The
Yes,
clubs
and
and
the
the clubs.
club.
No.
No, girl.
It's the kind of thing you just
No.
have to experience.
It's so personal. You know, you have to like actually be there. You know, the clubs that, you know, the legendary venues in New York City that we used to love, such as the Sound Factory and Boy
Henrietta
Bar,
Hudson.
Henrietta Hudson, Pyramid Club,
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Fag Bar. These places are gone.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that one wasn't really about house music.
It was not about house
No.
music.
So house music,
No.
Paradise Garage, Sound Factory, all
The
that
underground
all that shit in
worlds.
Chicago. People claiming that Chicago was the birth of house music.
Yes.
You know.
Listen, we live.
We live, we love, we learn.
Yeah, how do you talk about house music?
How do you talk about house music? You just gotta live
That's right.
house music. You gotta learn
That's
house
right.
music.
I'll be your friend. You've never heard that song?
Mama, listen, my generation, you know, with the Ariana Grandes and Kids Bops. No, I'm not familiar with all of the tracks that your generation, the Victrola generation, is aware of.
The Victrola.
You heard me.
Honey, you a Victrola. Girl, to us, honey.
I'm
I'll
a big
fall to a bus
roller,
right here, honey.
bitch.
Don't.
So house music, honey, you gotta listen to it and enjoy it. And I'm sure
Yeah.
there's still wonderful house being
Wonderful
made.
house music being made. Our dear friend Kevin Avian's putting out a new album just recently, I think.
With her new hip.
With her new hip as well, and it should be hip and fabulous.
Yes. Yeah.
So, house music. It's a go, but it's still no.
No. Something else that viewers always ask about is Mommy Dearest. The
That's right.
1981
Mommy Dearest.
camp classic film Mommy Dearest with Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford.
Playing-
Why aren't we going to do it?
The legendary Joan Crawford. Some of the children these days confuse Faye Dunaway for Joan Crawford.
Right.
Like they don't make the distinction.
Well, neither one of those women had any estrogen, so it's an easy mistake.
That's right, they were hard.
Hard.
Masculine women.
Yeah, love it.
Mommy Dearest, once again, a cult classic, a camp classic about one of the true great movie stars. It's in essence, it's also why we won't talk about Joan either, because
We might get to Joan.
we may get to
That's
Joan.
a huge
Joan and Betty and Joan.
That's a huge topic, but Mommy Dearest
Yeah.
again has been dissected and discussed and analyzed and referenced, and it's been picked apart and picked over that we don't really have anything to add to it.
Bring me the axe.
Right, everyone knows the
I love how
wire
her eyes.
hangers.
I love how her eyes go slightly cross-eyed right before she beats them with the wire hangers. Miss Faye giving such a performance in that film.
Killed her career.
Killed her career.
Supergirl notwithstanding.
Which is one of my favorite films, by the way.
Yeah.
And the Burundi one. Moving on, kids, in topics
know?
that.
Girl, do you know that the original pick to play Joan Crawford was Anne Bancroft?
Oh, another great actress.
Which would have been such a different film.
It would have been really different. I think.
And she
Anne
saw
at the
that
time
script
was a
and she
little
was
bit-
like,
I ain't doing that.
No, I got a career.
Oh no! Plus, my husband is rich and funny.
Yeah, Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Melba Brooks.
Melba Brooks.
I don't know.
Melba Brooks, my new drag name.
I love it.
Thank
Melba
you.
Brooks.
Yeah,
More like
Bricks.
Melba Bricks.
How dare you?
Her new drag name.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to another topic that we refuse to absolutely do, although we seem to be discussing these topics right here and right now.
We're like touching on them.
But whatever. Yet another topic that the kids are always asking us about is Miss Kylie Minogue.
Miss Kylie motherfucking Minogue.
Yes, Miss Kylie Minerva.
Now, I want to say that the kids that are asking about Kylie Minogue, number one, please stop.
Yeah.
Number two, I know you're all like 15 years old, and that's great. Because listen, I'm coming up on 30. I get it. You want to worship a pop star. You want to worship a...
Or maybe they're like 50. You know, Miss Kylie, she's been around since Locomotion in the late 80s.
Come on, baby.
Do the locomotion.
Everybody's
I actually like her
doing
sister.
a
Her sister does that
now.
record. Put the needle on it. That's Danny Minogue.
About shooting up?
About shooting up crystal
Yeah.
meth.
Yeah.
That Danny Minogue, the much more fun sister.
Yeah. The thing about
Yes.
Kylie...
a survivor, a cancer survivor, and a great beauty, with a minor voice. In all honesty,
I don't get it with
I
Kylie.
never found her terribly interesting.
I don't feel it. Like, I'm sure she's
I don't
a lovely
live for
person.
Kylie.
And
I wish I did.
I'm sure
it's
she's a
cute
lovely
for her.
person, and
Tight butthole on Kylie, from
you
what
know,
I gather.
and that's great.
And she's cute. Looks nice in lingerie.
I don't feel it.
You know,
and I don't know why anybody else feels it.
I think she bleeds anally, just spontaneously.
I'm doing
sometimes.
that right now.
And I've just never
Now,
gotten it.
I happen to have seen Kylie live, as you did.
Yeah, we went to see Kylie live.
Kind of by accident.
Sort of.
She was playing at a gay pride event.
That's right, where there were like 300 disinterested queens.
302.
Yes.
And she lip synced, I think.
Very
and had a bunch of
sexy.
dancers.
But the thing is I realized what a coup that was, because Kylie will sell out stadiums all over the world. This event just happened to be under-attended, and she performed on Gay Pride to, some queens, some of them that were living and others that weren't. But the highlight of my night was meeting Shangela. Shangela Wadley from RuPaul's Drag Race. Yo, I spotted her, and I was like, Miss Shangela, I love you, girl!
Yeah, I find Shangela much more interesting as a topic than Kylie Minogue.
Yes. Live for Shangela Wadley.
To be perfectly frank.
Yes. So Kylie Minogue, like, if you live for her...
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. I just
like,
don't
maybe,
get
like, it's one of those, like, was she from Australia?
I think she's Australian.
Like, maybe it's like an Aboriginal feeling. I don't know.
Right. Listen, if you want to talk about an Australian artist, one day we'll do Olivia Newton-John, who I happen to live for.
Oh, living for Livy.
Miss Livy?
Yeah.
What?
So, Kylie, keep on making music, girl.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You do your locomotion.
I get it. You got dances and shit. But,
Yeah, you go on, girl.
Yeah, no. Bye. Bye,
Bye.
Kylie. No.
Bye,
It's
bye.
no.
It's just a no.
Kylie, it's no.
No, we don't like you.
Another thing we always get asked about is John Waters. I think when people ask us to talk about John Waters, what they're talking about really are the early films.
Yeah, and they want us to talk about Divine.
About Divine, like Female Trouble, which is one of my all-time favorite films.
Yeah.
Pink Flamingos, Multiple Maniacs, Desperate Living.
Yeah, those are, if you are, as we aim to school the children, if you are one of the children, gay or straight out there, watch his early canon of film, the Diane Linkletter story, Eat Your Makeup.
But
Like,
honey,
if you could get your hands on
Female Trouble,
yeah.
It shaped who I am today.
It absolutely did.
And by the way, I don't think Divine is dead. I think it's the ultimate publicity stunt, and she's gonna pop up on the scene 30 years later, still alive.
Yeah.
It's the biggest long game publicity stunt ever.
Right.
She's not dead.
She's not dead, guys.
Please tell me she's not dead.
I think she's dead, girl.
Okay, she's
dead, girl.
She's dead, girl.
John Waters, schlock, auteur, and in his early days, no budget,
lots of ideas,
lots
and willing
of great
people.
Ideas. Yeah, and a stable of unstable actors. His little coterie around him,
and particularly like Female Trouble and Pink Flamingos.
Yeah,
there's a thrust of desperately wanting attention and desperately wanting fame and doing sick things to get it, which is now our actual reality that we live in.
Right. Like, how much grosser could he get when you have the Jackass movies and you have a guy drinking horse cum?
But they're gross, but they're not subversive. I don't think they're subversive.
But the thing is, you can't be gross and subversive anymore. Back then, when John Waters was doing what he did, it was subversive because it was a different time and it was
like at this point
culture.
You have to fuck the corpse of a 2-year-old human.
Exactly, and you can't you can't get away with that stuff anymore.
Pero our friend Giggles is going to be working on a show called, and it's a competition show about swords. Now I say combine the swords with the whole bride show thing,
which I think is absolutely brilliant.
Brides with blades,
and
they fighting over a man
in a wedding dress,
with the blades,
to the death. We'll
brides
shoot it in
blades,
the Philippines,
girl, and then wives with knives.
And
grooms with guns.
Right.
Bitch gonna make it happen.
Right. And then we'll do the porno. Grooms with legumes, where you just stick peanuts up a dude's butt.
Yeah.
Just until
we'll have a whole franchise, girl. And then, the winner, the bride, the groom, they're gonna have, so it'll be brides with knives, brides with blades, wives with knives.
And grooms with legumes.
Grooms with guns. And then ultimately, kids with autism. Cause with that crowd,
girl,
I'm sorry.
Girl.
I hate to be like that. It's not the vaccines, mama. It's reality television causing autism today.